We have something really special going on here. We're building on a 40-year history. Franklin Fixtures was begun in 1974 out on the Cape in Massachusetts, Cape Cod, and built its reputation from the eastern part of the United States. Recently, we relocated Franklin Fixtures to Cookeville, Tennessee, where we've been able to engage a new generation of makers in the craftsmanship that is Franklin Fixtures.
When I started here in mid-September, this building was completely full of other people's things. So we had to start fresh, move everything out, and then develop a floor plan and bring all the machinery in, all the racking in, all the raw materials, and to find a spot for them. And then over the course of probably about 4 weeks, we did that implementation and brought all the equipment online and started production. From my experience in the past, I've actually helped other companies do that. It was very fast bringing up to speed as opposed to things I've experienced before.
So the process is fairly straightforward. In the receiving area, incoming wood comes in anywhere from 4x8 sheets, 1/4 inch up to 1.5 inches. They go to a CNC saw. It automatically comes off, air-assisted tables, and the operator then puts it onto a roller conveyor system to go on to the next process. There's no forklift traffic, which is a bonus to safety, cleanliness, damage. So after it goes from the CNC, it may go to edge banding or it may go to finishing, and all the roller systems will get it to that point, ultimately ending up in assembly, where we have computer screens and drawings and 3D CAD models for them to look at and put it together, and voila, we're done. It's very straightforward. Very streamlined.
Dave and I are very excited about the idea of engaging a new generation of makers and pairing folks who are new to this profession, new to this crafts area, with folks who have worked in it for a long time. 30 years of history or 35 years of history, and we have both. We have a beautiful team here, a beautiful marriage of experience that is diverse, and I think they love working here as much as we love them being here.
At first I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure if I'd fit in that much, but we got a lot of great guys here and they're all really wise and they know what they're doing. So they've all pretty much taken me under their wing and shown me exactly what I need to know to excel at woodworking. So I'm learning little bit by little bit, but I'm liking it. I really am.
My relationship with everyone that works here as a team is it's kind of a twofold answer. I believe that instead of looking at it as people that work for me or work for the company, it's more of people I work with. It's more of a team environment and less of what I would call a workforce. I'm not really fond of the term workforce. I like the word team. And part of that is respecting them and being very thankful for everything that they give you every day, and also empowering them to make the decisions they need to make and realize that if they make a decision because I told them I wanted them to and I trust them to, that cannot be a wrong decision.
Our model is to engage a local entrepreneur who will stay with the business for the next 30 years, who's interested in growing the business locally and building a regional base. And what's really nice about that is that if you think about it, all of the money that comes out of an enterprise like this stays local and continues.
So my background in construction management, with so many good commercial projects coming in this area, there's definitely a need for high quality fixtures to be produced right here in the Upper Cumberland. Unlike other parts of the state where there's other fixture companies and very competitive markets, here in our area, we don't have that so much. So in years past, most general contractors purchased those items out of this area, and it's just a great opportunity for us to keep that here.
there's often metal inside, or iron even, or really high quality materials that are inside the fixtures that give them that longevity. And it's also exciting to know that we have an experienced designer that continues to work with us, and she's one of the most innovative people I've ever met, and she has a really special way of collaborating with clients. All of these things put together create a special place and a kind of workspace that we can be proud of in the Upper Cumberland, and we can continue a national tradition.
I would have to say that a lot of the creative process is around the function. I guess you can say form follows function, a cliche. But I recently visited a company that needed communal work tables, and it's really helpful for me to have visited where they work now, and they could point out to me what didn't work for them. I often ask people what doesn't work. A lot of times these are existing retailers, and they have a long list of things that they're using now that just doesn't work for them. So really the understanding of how they need the space to function starts my creative process.
Every day it's something new. I can look at the picture, I can look at the drawing, but it looks totally different when it's a finished, beautiful piece. It's set up, it's just really nice to see what my work goes, it becomes. It's incredible, it really is. The machines themselves are absolutely a dream to run. They're top of the line in my opinion. 50 plus tool holders that can be pulled at any time for the same job. The table range is incredible. I just think everything about this company is absolutely wonderful. I could not have found a better company to work for. Absolutely.
A lot of people don't think about that. They're the boss, they own the place. No, you work for everybody else. You're at the bottom of the pile and you're just trying to hold everybody up. And that's something that people have to understand. It's called servant leadership, but it's even more so when you're, payroll's coming up. We got to make sure that's covered. It's a big deal. A lot of families, a lot of people count on you. So it's not just did we get the order out. It's a lot more than that. It's heartwarming. It's a little nerve-wracking, and it takes a lot of courage. It does. So a little bit craziness.